Oh, what fun 'tis to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Hello, I'm Lisa. This is Christmas with Scene on 7 on WMtv. Here's Steve Brennan.
Hello and a warm welcome to a very special Christmas edition of Scene on 7. We're coming to you live from our brand new luxurious studio complex here in Langley. Now, when I say live, I mean live. It's just after 5 o'clock. I think we're live. I'm certainly live. Are the crew live? Yeah. Yes, the crew are live. And included in our Christmas special this week, there's lots of fun. I can assure you, as I said, we're definitely going out live. And here's what's coming up in this week's programme. A journey into the mad, mad world that is television. Patricia Mitchell visits the Samaritans to find out how they may be able to help those who are not that happy this Christmas. The Metropolitan Police and the Thames Valley join forces for this week's Police File. A musical interlude with Saint Etienne. I Was Born on Christmas Day. And Is It Terry and June or the Two Herberts live in Las Vegas? So I think you'll agree, a packed programme, and that's only a little taster of what's coming up. Can I just remind you that the moving magazine service will be available 24 hours a day here on Channel 7 when the programme isn't going out live. Yes, it is definitely live. And throughout the programme, we'll also be showing Christmas messages from celebrities, the staff at the Cable Corporation, and you, the great British public. That's all still to come. If you were out while we were filming in Uxbridge, Slough, Staines or Maidenhead, you may even see yourself. Here comes Uxbridge. Hello, I'm Steve Brennan. We're here in Uxbridge. It's Christmas 1993. Now, the only problem is there's loads and loads of shoppers all looking for Christmas presents. However, there is one person missing, one person I haven't seen, and I'm looking for Father Christmas.
Hello. And what's your name?
Charlotte.
Hello, Charlotte. Are you looking forward to Christmas?
Yes.
And what would you like for Christmas?
Fantastic flowers. I want a red push bike. What's at a shop? Rupert the bear.
Rupert the bear? The big one with his yellow scarf. I'll see what I can do for you, shall I?
What would you most like to find in your Christmas stocking on Christmas Day, girls?
Take that.
Funny how they always say take that, isn't it? Here's someone who's definitely into the Christmas spirit.
Cheers.
Cheers. Would you like to say Happy Christmas to everyone?
Happy Christmas.
And what would you most like to find in your Christmas stocking on Christmas morning? Or who, should I say?
Oh, it's a bit personal, that is.
Happy Christmas.
And what would you most like for Christmas? You can have anything you want in the world. What would you possibly have?
Good health.
Very happy Christmas to everybody from Uxbridge Shopping Centre.
Thank you. And what would you most like to see
Oh, Christmas?
for Christmas and the New Year?
Oh, peace everywhere, I should think.
What do you most want for Christmas, boys?
Game gear. Mega Drive.
Fishing gear.
Happy Christmas, all
Thank you
the
very
best.
much. What would you most like to see for Christmas and next year?
A different government.
How are you going to be spending Christmas?
Well, with my family this year.
Any idea what you'd most like to find in your stocking on Christmas morning? Or who you'd most like to find in your Christmas stocking?
Oh, my wife was Christmas stockings very nicely, thank you.
Happy Christmas to you all.
Merry Christmas. Are you looking forward to Christmas?
Yes.
Jolly good show. Are you looking forward to Christmas?
Yeah.
You're all going to hang your stockings up and take it?
Yeah.
Jolly good show. Are you looking forward to Christmas?
Yes.
What's your name?
Harley.
Harley?
Yes.
What would you like for Christmas?
Crayola sex. I'm good at art.
Ah, I'll see what I can do for you.
And believe it or not, we've got Blue Watch here from Hillingdon Fire Station, and they'd like to say...
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year!
Now, many of you may not know, but is one of you called Harry by any chance here? Harry. Oh, Harry. Harry, I understand you're a bit of a singer.
Yes, I am.
There's the mic. Sing us a song.
Yeah, go for it.
Harry's actually appeared on a certain television program you may know and love called Stars in Their Eyes. And who was it you did?
Luther Vandross.
Hat off. The Singing Fireman.
What do you want me to sing?
Luther Vandross.
One look in your eyes, and there I see just what you mean to me. The love that we shared makes life so sweet. Together we'll always be. This pledge of love feels so right. And ooh, I need you. Thank you.
A Star is Born. A Star is Born. Thanks, Harry. That's brilliant. Happy Christmas, mate. Sorry.
What's your name?
Angela.
Angela.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to Christmas, Angela?
Yeah.
And what would you like for Christmas?
A bike.
A bike?
Yeah.
What sort of bike?
Mountain bike.
A mountain bike?
Yeah.
With all the gears on it?
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do for you, Angela. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas.
And from all the staff of WH Smith's.
Happy Christmas!
And from our price staff here in Uxbridge.
Merry Christmas!
Hello, we'd just like to wish everyone a happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Yeah! Happy Christmas! Happy Christmas! Happy Christmas! Happy Christmas!
We had a marvellous time in Uxbridge, I think you'll agree. And for the Take That fans who were there on the day and who are watching, good evening to you. It's nice to see you. And I don't know about you, but Harry Cambridge, the singing fireman, should definitely get a recording contract. A special thanks again once again to all of you in Uxbridge. We had a marvellous time. If you were in Slough or Maidenhead or Staines, your VT is coming up in just a few moments. Now then, Terry Edlam has been dreaming up something new and different for you. Watch out, here comes Terry Vision.
Hello there, watch out and welcome to Terry Vision. This is me, and I'll be coming at you in the next couple of minutes in living, breathing, kicking and scratching Terry Vision. Now, no expense has been spared on this show. In fact, no money has been spent at all. So what you see is what you get. And what are we getting, I hear you say?
What are we getting?
I'm glad you asked, I'm glad you asked. Hopefully, I say hopefully, because this is the pilot episode, and if those upstairs don't like it, this could be the first and last time you will see Terry Vision splattered all over your television screen. But, hopefully, starting next year, in the new year, around about February time, I shall be coming at you every single week. Every single week, I shall be talking about films and videos, old releases, new releases, please release me, let me go, you name it, I shall be talking about it. If it's on film or if it's on video, I shall talk and talk and talk and talk. And if that's not enough, there will be competitions and guest interviews and the odd report from a film set. And if I'm doing reporting, you can bet your last bag of popcorn it will be odd. OK, then, let's rip up the ticket, let's get a nice seat, not with the fat lady in front of us, and pull back the curtains to reveal the Terry Vision Pilot Christmas Special. Oh, good, you're back. Right, let's have a look at some of the festive films going on in the cinemas in the WMtv area. How do we do that? Like this. Here is a serious announcement. To the limited budget of Terry Vision, we are unable to show you any of the clips of the following films. But we are having a whip round after the show, and we hope to have something for you in the new year. Meanwhile, thanks to the wonders of Terry Vision, we can bring you this. Save me, save me! Oh, I will, girl, as soon as I can get this carpet kick-started. Hey, lad, you can't park here, lad. And there you go. Well, that was a scene that never made it into this Christmas cracker of a movie called Aladdin by Mr. Walt Disney. It is wonderful. If there's a film you want to go and see over the Cribble holidays, go and see this one. Doesn't matter if you're 6, 16, 66 or 106. If you thought last year's Beauty and the Beast was brilliant, take a look at this one. The story is that well-known one about the cave that hides the magic lamp, that in turn hides the genie that gives you the 3 wishes. Now, the only way you can rub the genie up the right way is if your rags hide the heart that's true. Enter Aladdin. In fact, enter everybody. Enter Aladdin, the Sultan, the Sultan's daughter, Jasmine, love her tea, and the evil Jaffa, love his biscuits. It's a wonderful film. It is really good. The animation is faultless, and the genie, well, with the manic ramblings of Robin Williams, he is the star of the show for me. Now, actually, as it's a special pilot Christmas edition of Terryvision, we have a special treat for you wonderful WMTV viewers. We have a star from that animated classic Aladdin in the studio with us. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce you to the Flying Carpet. Good evening and welcome to the show. Now, tell me, what was it like working on a blockbuster like Aladdin? Did you do all your own stunts? I bet you made a pile. Well, thanks for coming in. So, Aladdin will be showing in the MGM Theatre in Slough and all over the WMTV area over the Christmas, and my special guest will be appearing in any allied carpets in the area. Right, now, this point of the show, I will generally have my super researcher, Susanna Green, here to chat about some films, but she couldn't make it this month, but she does promise to be here next month, so we can look forward to that. But she did send me something here. She went to see The Man with Half a Face. Is that what it's called? Yeah, something like that. The Man Without a Face, sorry about that, starring Mel Gibson. Now, she says, if you like the Dead Poets Society, which I did, I thought it was great, not much laughs, but I thought it was good. She said, if you like that, you're going to love this. It tells the story of Justin McLeod, played by Swell Mel, who's a disfigured recluse who helps a young lad pass his exams. Not much of a plot there, I see you ask, but she gives it 7.5 out of 10, and if it's good enough for Susanna, it's good enough for me. She also said that even with only half a face, Mel Gibson is still gorgeous. Still, more of Suzanne next year. OK, Doris, bring on the next caption. Ho, 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 video. Now, you'll be expecting a video in the old Christmas stocking this year, won't you? Well, I certainly will. But what's the bet in old Aunt Nellie, God bless her soul, will give you some classic videos like belly button fluff harvesting for beginners or the good sock guide. Now, how do you get the video you really want for Christmas? Well, listen to Terry and I'll tell you what to do. This is what you put on your list for Santa. What you say is, Dear Santa, I want Bram Stoker's Dracula. Wonderful film and an equally wonderful video. And it's out now to buy for less than the price of string of garlic and a good wooden steak. Now, it stars Gary Oldman and Anthony Hopkins as Van Helsing. It's a horrific, it's funny, it's sexy, it's romantic, it's excellently made and worth getting. And if Aunt Nellie won't buy it for you, then ask her to send her money and get it yourself. Right. Now, did you know that this, Uncle Walt Disney's The Jungle Book, has been reported that it will be in 1 in 4 homes over the Christmas. That means 1 in 4 families will be buying this and watching it this Christmas Day. I won't, I'll be watching The Great Escape. Ha! Right, what else? Right, videos to look out for this month include Cliffhanger, which stars Sylvester Stallone as a mountain rescuer, sort of like you could say Rocky meets Rocky Mountains. Well, you could, but it'd be a waste of time. Right, there's also Shadow of the Wolf, which is sort of a mixture between Dancing with Wolves and Holiday on Ice, and stars Diamond Lou Phillips, who was pretty good as something in Young Guns, that's right. Also to look out for, because I won't be here in January, don't forget I'll start in February, so some of the videos coming out in January include Arnold Schwarzenegger in The Last Action Hero. A lot of people said it wasn't one of his best films, but it's great. Take your brain out, put it in a pickle jar and watch it. It's lovely, it's a great film. Also, there's Bridget Fonda in The Assassin, which is an excellent, quite scary thriller. And then there's the sequel to the remake of The Invasion of the Body Snatchers, called The Body Snatchers, The Invasion Continues. Who thinks of these titles? Terrible, right. And then finally, there's Wesley Snipes. What a wonderful name. Wesley Snipes in Passenger 57. He's an ex-cop with a bad mouth, a bad attitude and a bad seat. There you go. So it's not a bad start to the old video season. I'd like to thank Mark from the video box at Elmshot Lane for giving me all the information and all the posters that you see behind me. OK, what's next? Bring me another caption, dear. It's competition time, and the special prize for this competition is this special bag of popcorn. And what's so special about it, I hear you say?
What's so special?
Thank you, Nikki. They're well trained. Well, I'll tell you, enter the competition and you'll find out. Right, let me give you the competition. It's what has the genie in Aladdin, Thompson the cat from the Thompson Directory adverts, and those hippopotamuses dancing on the mooses cartoon things on the telly. What have they got in common? And I don't mean they're all cartoons, but that is a clue. That is a clue. Now send your entries into Terryvision, and old smiling Steve Brennan will give you the address at the end of the show for this special bag of popcorn. What's so special about it? Find out. Well, as the old caption says, that is it. I hope you've enjoyed watching the special Christmas edition of Terryvision, the pilot episode, and we'll look forward to seeing me in the new year when we do it proper. Right, it only remains for me to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a fantastic New Year. And if you're making any New Year's resolutions, how about I must go to the cinema more often, I must rent out more videos, and I must watch Terryvision every week. So, have a great time, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Terry Adlam coming to an elocution school near you very, very soon. And as Terry suggested, if you would like to write to us, the address is Scene on 7, P.O. Box 7, Slough, SL3 6ET. I got the address right. What do you think? Marvellous, thank you. Now, Terry will be back in the new year and also a little later on in the show with his partner. Christmas is a time for celebration for most of us, but for some people it stirs up old memories or reaffirms current problems in their minds.
Now, when I was first researching this piece, I was very tempted to write in my script about the Samaritans counselling people. Now, I understand that would be totally incorrect, but actually it's listening therapy that you offer. Could you explain that, please?
Yes, I could. Counselling is a difficult word because it conjures up in people's minds all sorts of things, some of which may be accurate, others of which may be rather distant. And it can give the impression of being directive and telling people what to do and how to do it and so on. We tend to use the term befriending or listening therapy because it really does encapsulate what we try to do. You may say just listening. That sounds as though it doesn't add up to a great deal. But when I talk about talking, in other words, listening to somebody talking, the process is actually rather a different one. For someone in distress, it's important for that person to be able to, first of all, acknowledge the existence of difficult feelings, the feelings that drag at the very pit of your existence, the feelings of desolation and despair, the feelings of darkness and doubt and so on. Acknowledge the existence of those. The next step is to try to convert those feelings into thoughts, so you can begin to put to yourself the way you feel and to consider that in an articulated form in your own mind. The next step, which is the really important one, is sharing those thoughts with somebody else. In other words, putting them into words, articulating how you feel through that thought to someone who's prepared to listen. Now, all of that, which sounds long and exhaustive, is what I mean by talking and what I mean by listening in terms of receiving those sorts of feelings, those sorts of issues that people are very troubled by.
What qualities are you looking for in a Samaritan volunteer?
We're looking basically for full-time human beings. Nothing really very much more than that, and certainly nothing less. In other words, you don't have to have any honours degrees in listening or any honours degrees in psychology or anything impressive like that. As a Samaritan volunteer, you're going to be there willing and able to accept and absorb somebody else's distress. You're going to have your own emotional stability. Doesn't mean to say that in time gone by you may have had a difficult time and got over it, but you've got to have that emotional stability in order to be able to absorb somebody else's needs and to reflect and to respond in a supportive way. You're obviously going to have a bit of time. We ask Samaritan volunteers to give us about 4 hours of their time each week. Add to that, then there's the ongoing training and meetings and support and so on. So it adds up to about 6 hours a week on average. It's not a huge commitment, but it's a very important commitment, and if people are going to be Samaritan volunteers, then they've got to be prepared to give that time and not let anything else get in the way of it. I think another important thing is, curiously enough, a sense of humour, because we never laugh at our callers, obviously, but we have to be able to deal with the way in which people's distress causes us to feel sometimes. So we have to be able to offload and be able to put our own feelings back into perspective. So all of that makes the typical Samaritan volunteer, which means the typical person in the street, to be honest.
And we're fortunate enough to have Bobber Mitchell here in the studio. Hi, Bobber.
Hello.
Now, Christmas is a stressful time for many people, for everyone, in fact, and most people can cope with it. What sort of service do the Samaritans offer over Christmas? I mean, is it literally just someone to talk to?
It is somebody to talk to. I think a lot of people over the Christmas period in particular feel that people don't want to listen to their problems because they're supposed to be happy. They feel that people just want to be having a jolly good time and they don't want to muck up everybody else's Christmas. And that either people around them don't understand their problems or that they couldn't tell them what's wrong because it might ruin an image that they have of that person. So the Samaritans are there for people to ring up and talk to. And that's it, just to talk to them and help them sort out their problems themselves, but with somebody listening to them.
Now, the Samaritans have almost 200 branches and almost 23,000 volunteer members. Now, how do they choose a volunteer? For example, if you wanted to be a volunteer, what sort of qualities would you have to have?
Well, I think, as Simon said in the tape, I mean, it's something that what they're looking for is genuine people. They just want people to have the normal kind of human qualities that we've all got, because it's very difficult to sit and talk to somebody if you think you're an angel. I mean, they just want all-round human people that want to help other people.
Now, they took an astonishing number of calls during the last year. I mean, approximately how many calls did they take last year?
Well, in Slough and Windsor Maidenhead branch, they took something like 11,600 telephone calls.
Does that change during Christmas? I mean, is that an increased number, or does that stay roughly static?
They do actually increase over the Christmas and the New Year. It's not just Christmas, it's New Year as well, because that's another time for when people think that they should be having fun, and the pressure is on to have fun, but they're not actually enjoying themselves.
Now, even through Christmas and the New Year, it's still a 24-hour service, and we've got some telephone numbers, I think, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
All right, I think you've got the Slough, Windsor and Maidenhead one. If you'd like to write these numbers down, if you do need to use them, they're very, very helpful. The
Slough and Maidenhead number is 0753 531011. That's 0753 531011.
The Staines number, if you're in the Staines or Ashford area, is in fact a Kingston-on-Thames number. That's 081 399 6676. 081 399 6676.
And Hillingdon is 0895 253355. That's 0895 253355.
Thanks, Bubba. You'll be back later for the Merry Christmas and the carol?
Yes, I think so.
Marvellous. Thank you, Bubba. Back in just a few minutes. In fact, after this commercial break, you're watching Scene on 7 from WMtv. This is the Cable Corporation.
So where's your David, then?
I've told you. He stopped for a quick drink at his sister's. He'll be here soon.
Well, he's missed it, then.
David, yes, that's my boyfriend.
Merry Christmas to Windsor viewers and to all the staff, to the management, and a Merry Christmas to me. That's it, thank you.
Hello, Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year. And the same from me. Good afternoon, the Cable Corporation.
Happy Christmas from everyone at the Cable Corporation.
Merry Christmas.
I'd like to wish my customers a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and good viewing to you all.
I would like to say a word as well as to say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I hope you enjoyed all our quality service.
I'd just like to wish all my customers a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I'd just like to wish all the customers a Happy Christmas and a Merry New Year.
I'd just like to wish everybody, all our viewers, a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from everybody in customer services. Thank you.
Merry Christmas from all at telesales
And a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Power. Power. Electrical installations for your working environment. Controls. Control systems for air conditioning, heating and ventilation. Communications. Communications for voice and data networks. Power, controls, communications from concept to completion. Think Penstown on 0474 853 222.
Ideal Home Superstore.
Whatever you're looking for to furnish your house, look no further than the
Ideal Home Superstore.
Within our giant store on the Bath Road, Sippenham, the choice just has to be seen to be believed. With interest-free credit on some items, this is the ideal place. And don't forget the South East's biggest furniture sale begins on the 27th of December. 388 to 389 Bath Road, just off Junction 7. It's the ideal
Superstore.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Hello, my name's Christine and I work for the Cable Corporation in the Operations Department. On behalf of the Operations Department, I'd like to wish all our customers a happy Christmas and a happy New Year.
Hello, my name's Elaine. I work in the Operations Centre of the Cable Corporation. I'd just like to wish everyone a happy Christmas and a happy New Year.
I'd like to wish you all a Merry Christmas from all the Installation Department and the Cable Corporation.
My name is Zoran. I work in MIS department. I'd like to wish to our customers a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Well, Happy Christmas and Happy New Year to you all.
Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and happy viewing over the holiday season.
Happy Christmas to all the viewers of WMtv and all the business customers of the Cable Corporation. Happy Christmas.
Have a lovely Christmas and don't forget, keep the orders running in for the ads on the TV.
Welcome back. Here's Steve Brennan.
Welcome back. Now, if you were in Maidenhead recently, you may have encountered an unusually large crowd while you were out and about shopping in Nicholson's Walk Shopping Centre. No, they weren't giving away free beer. WMTV was there. In fact, so was my next guest. A familiar face to WMTV viewers, it's Simon Brandt. Hi, Simon.
Good afternoon. Good
now,
evening.
Did we have a good time?
We did indeed, apart from the fact I forgot the name of the shopping centre at one point.
No change there, then?
It was the first time I'd been to Maidenhead. So
it was?
It was indeed. It's still standing.
Have you enjoyed this year and the programmes you've presented on WMTV?
I have. I mean, I've worked with various presenters, Mandana,
and so on and so forth.
So on and so forth, was my catchphrase. And quite a lot of the crew as well have had the misfortune of having to work with me, but no, in all fairness, I think I've had a good year, definitely.
You have? Good, excellent. Well, let's see an example of what happened on in Maidenhead. Ladies and gentlemen, we present for your delectation and delight the shoppers and residents of Maidenhead, live in Nicholson's Walk Shopping Centre, Maidenhead.
Old Yogi, then.
He's good.
What do you think of his tie? Do you like the colour?
No.
No, I don't either. What do you want for Christmas? You're not sure what you want for Christmas?
Ask him. Ask him. Computer.
Computer? What games would you want with your computer?
Street Fighter 2.
What would you like from Father Christmas this year? If your wish was, you know, there's no limit to what you could wish for. What would you? Who would you want? Who would you want to? Good health.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
What do you like most about Christmas?
Being with my grandchildren.
How many grandchildren have you got?
3.
3. What have you bought them for Christmas this year?
Well, I send them money, and they can spend it and buy what they like, because they all want computer games or computers or whatever. Now they're getting older.
Who have we got here?
Christopher.
Christopher. You're going to turn around, Christopher? Now old's Christopher? 2. 2. So, have you got any others?
No, just the one.
Just the one. Second Christmas.
Yeah.
Hello. How old are you, Abigail?
I'm 3. No, she's not.
She's not 3. We're going to have an argument over this, are we? You're 2. What have you asked Father Christmas for Christmas?
I have a free cake.
I didn't hear that.
A dinosaur.
Father Christmas,
oh, yes.
Can we just check that you've received Christmas presents list from these 2, please?
Yes, I think. What's your name again? Yes, I
Emma and Abigail.
And Abigail.
Yeah.
Emma and Abigail, yes. I think there's Christmas list.
Dinosaurs, please.
Yeah, dinosaurs. So you've got to be good girls then before, you know, Christmas, before you get them. Okay. You have a nice Christmas now, don't you?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Emma and
Thank you.
Abigail.
What is your name?
Sandals.
Daniel. That's a nice name too. And this must be your mummy, is it? What's mummy's name?
Sandra.
Hello, Sandra. How are preparations for Christmas coming along?
It's all complete. Trees up, presents around the tree, so we're all finished.
I hate people who are organised.
Don't ask me why I'm feeling 10 feet high. There's so much magic in the air. It must be Christmas.
Hello, what's your name?
Jade Ballinger.
Jade. What have you asked Father Christmas for, Jade?
I got Bubby Bike. I want my Bubby house.
Your Bubby house. What's a Bubby house?
Barbie house.
Oh, Barbie. Sorry.
I bought a Barbie and my bike, and that's all.
That's not much, is it? I reckon you'll get that, you know. 1, 2, 3. Happy. What sort of car would you like?
Red car.
A red car. Why a red car? Afternoon, ladies. What are your names, please?
I'm Win Bice.
Win, good afternoon to you. Merry
Hello.
Christmas.
And same to you.
And you, madam?
Molly Collins.
Win and Molly. Well, Win and Molly, who would you most like to find in your Christmas stocking?
Ah, now let me think.
Oh.
Sorry, my arm's gone off.
Oh. I don't know what's... Were you about to turn into a... You about to turn into a fairy, Mary? You're right there. This usually happens to me when I'm interviewing people. Win, come on, you can tell me all. What on earth is that for, please?
It's my personal alarm.
Molly, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Win's...
Men like you that might molest me.
I can assure you my mother brought me up very well. So come on, you lot. Who would you most like to find in your Christmas stocking? One at a time, Daniel, shout out.
Mark. Rosemary Fraud off the Generation Game.
Mark Hain.
You.
You. So come on then, Rudolph. How are preparations for Christmas coming along? Chewing the cud, eh? Who would you most like to find in your Christmas stocking?
Mr. Blobby.
Mr. Blobby, you need therapy. What's your name, please, madam?
Renee.
Renee.
Yeah, I'm on cable.
You're on cable, are you? Good, Renee. Who would you most like to find in your Christmas stocking this year?
Oh, well, what would I like? A nice young man with plenty of money.
With plenty of money. What colour hair?
Don't know, dark.
Dark, so that rules me out then. Who's your friend over here?
Mary. Yeah.
Mary, who would you most like to find in your Christmas stocking?
Well, I don't mind anybody. I'd like to find my nieces from America. I'd like to see them.
Is there any film star who you would like to find in your Christmas stocking?
John Saw. Bring him, John Saw. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your king. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
So that's it then. This is it, the future of WMTV. Come out and about to find out what everyone's up to for Christmas, and this is it.
Not a soul to talk to us, and no one to wish us a happy Christmas. It's all go, isn't it? Simon, what did start that lady's personal alarm off? Do you remember?
You fired a button at the back.
Well, thank you for that. But we did have a great time.
We
didn't
did. It's
we?
very good. Very long day, but I think everyone that participated thoroughly enjoyed it. Including Scooby-Doo and.
They were great. Yeah, thank you, Scooby-Doo and Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear.
Right.
As
What
it's
have you got
Christmas
in
and
your
all
bag?
that, and always taking the mickey out of your ties, I've actually borrowed this because I think it's suitably tacky enough to suit your persona.
What, you've just
Merry
borrowed
Christmas,
it?
I have.
It's not even a Christmas
You can wear
present.
it on the
There we
next
are, look.
next programme.
What do you think? What do you think, viewers? Is that tacky enough for you?
It's from
I could borrow this
Canada.
for the next... It's from
New made,
Canada?
From Canada.
Marvellous. Well, thank you, Canada, for that glowing tribute.
And I also have a Christmas card for you, because I've noticed sitting at this angle, none of these are actually addressed.
They are, as a matter of fact. As a matter of fact, they are. As a matter of fact,
you
they
wrote
are.
it yourself.
I didn't. It's from one of our camera people, and thank you very much indeed. Thank you, Simon, for pointing that out.
Pay them?
Merry Christmas, Steve. The budget's a bit thin this year. Thank you, Simon. Cheers, Simon. And this is, in fact, an Otis P. Spunkmeyer muffin box. Thank you, Simon. It sort of says it all, really, doesn't it? Thank you, Simon. You'll be seeing more of Simon later in the programme. And incidentally, on the subject of Maidenhead, a very good friend of mine, James Lennon, who lives in Maidenhead, is not feeling too well at the moment. James, if you're watching, and I know you are, I hope you're feeling a lot better, mate. All the best. Have a happy Christmas. Serious business time now, or is it? Here comes this week's Police File. Or not, as the case may be. Here come the police, Amanda Kensit and Paul Coulson, TV and Met Police.
Welcome to a special Christmas edition of Police File. I'm Paul Coulson of Thames Valley Police.
And I'm Amanda Kensit of the Metropolitan Police. For many of us, a large part of Christmas is being with our families. However, for some, this is not the case, as they are victims of violence and abuse from members of their own families. There are many support groups, including the police, which understand this and are ready to help. In the past, these support groups have all worked independently. Now, to improve the help offered, the police have set up a domestic violence forum where many representatives of the support groups meet on a regular basis, along with someone who has actually experienced such violence. This person can help and advise what support is really needed. A campaign is currently being run to let people know about the help that's available. Leaflets are available from your police station and other agencies. Inside, there are telephone numbers and addresses of the support groups, along with details of what action can be taken. If you yourself or someone you know are suffering violence or abuse, do not be afraid to seek advice. Paul.
Thank you, Randy. I'd like your help on this occasion with two burglaries. The first one between Friday the 10th of December and Sunday the 12th of December. A garage/workshop in Datchet was broken into. £10,000 worth of mechanics tools and equipment was stolen. This included a compressor, a welder and spray guns. A vehicle must have been used because of the amount of equipment that was stolen. If you have any information for us, please contact Windsor CID. Amanda.
Someone this Christmas will be watching their favourite programmes on stolen television. Have a look at this video. On Wednesday the 24th of November at about 4 p.m, this man went into a local store and took a small handheld television from one of the displays. This caused an alarm to sound, so the man very kindly told a member of staff, then calmly walked out of the store with the television. He is white, about 5'11" tall, and has short dark hair which was gelled down at the front. Do you recognise this man? If you do, or you can help us in any way, call us now on 0784 421 409. Paul.
The second burglary I want to speak about was between Saturday the 11th of December and Monday the 13th of December, when a camera shop in Queen Street, Maidenhead, was burgled. A large quantity of photographic equipment was stolen. The offenders would have been at the rear for some time. Did you see or hear anything? If you did, then the CID at Maidenhead would like to hear from you. Amanda.
The shop Chinacraft in the Elmsley Centre in Staines became the victim of a shoplifter with very expensive taste about a month ago. When the staff were leaving the shop on the 10th of November at about 6 p.m, they noticed that a Ladro China motor car ornament worth £3,500 was missing from a display cabinet. Possible witnesses have stated that at about 5:20 p.m. that day, two boys, aged about 16 years and described as having long and scruffy hairstyles, were seen running across South Street Staines from British Home Stores. One of the boys was seen to be carrying what appeared to be a piece of china. Did you see these two boys that afternoon? Have you been offered a Ladro China ornament? Chinacraft have stated that the stolen item is very rare. They only know of two in this country. We would like to hear from you if you have any information which may help us recover this ornament, as would Chinacraft, who are offering a £200 reward. Please call us now on 0784 421 409. Paul.
Thank you. Finally, Windsor Police have recovered 2 mountain bikes. One is a black rock hopper and the other is a white rally. If you've lost such a cycle, please contact the CID on 0753 506 631. Any other information or any crime matters at all, you can leave your message on the line, which is on 0753 506 922. Amanda.
And finally, this is the time of year when many of you will have your home entered by a person totally unknown to you. This is often very traumatic for those who experience such an intrusion, particularly when it happens in the middle of the night when you are asleep in bed. Frequently, people don't even realise it has happened until the following morning. A number of precautions can be taken to prevent these incidents and should be considered by you all. First, if you have a fireplace, make sure you keep a large log fire burning overnight. Alternatively, stuff some holly up the chimney. Another good ploy at this time of year is to invite your friends round and play loud music all night. This will cause your neighbours to spend most of the night looking out of their windows. No intruder will come in with them watching. And finally, should your house be entered in any way, consider a bribe. Large quantities of whiskey or brandy left where they can easily be found often results in the intruder forgetting why he came in the home in the first place and leaving things behind. Items are usually placed in a stocking which presumably he's taken off from his head, or sometimes they are hidden under a nearby tree. A number of suspects have already been sighted in the region, often hiding in a fairy's grotto or an imitation cave. If you see anyone acting suspiciously near to a grotto, particularly if there are elves or pixies about, please ring Paul and he will come round and make the necessary arrangements. Some incidents have already occurred and sightings of this suspicious character wearing a false beard and moustache have been reported in the Colnbrook area.
Excuse me, that's ours.
What is?
Colnbrook, you can't mention Colnbrook.
Why not?
We cover Colnbrook. I'm not so happy about this. You should have told me you were going to mention Colnbrook.
We cover this bit.
Where is it then?
Our side of the Colnbrook.
Well, it's Christmas. OK, then. You do it until 1995. Yep. And then we'll take over from then.
OK.
OK. Well, folks, if we can settle our differences that easily, I'm sure you can. As it's the season of goodwill, may I, on behalf of Amanda and everyone else on Police File, wish you all a very happy Christmas and a happy New Year. Goodbye till next time. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry... And fade.
The magnificent Thames Valley Police and Metropolitan Police. And on behalf of everyone here at WMTV, we wish all our contributors to Police File a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We know you love seeing them, but don't drink and drive, or you may see them quicker than you think, including a flashing blue light in your rear-view mirror. Right, you two, you're going to be presenting loads of programmes next year, Bobber, I know. Concentrating mainly on women's issues.
Yep.
Can you tell us about some of the... Robert Mitchum all over again, isn't it? Can you tell us about any of the ones you have planned?
What we've got lined up for the beginning of next year is particularly we're interested in car safety for women. That's one that we're going to be looking into. And also child care for women, for working women particularly, and school hours and things like that. And just if anybody's got any ideas as well, they're welcome to send them in, and we can see whether there's a story in there. So lots and lots of different things involving women.
For women's issues, right. Simon, apart from your next holiday, what have you got planned next year?
Oh, well, I do go on a holiday. I like going under the sunbed like yourself. But, next year,
I've never been under the sunbed in my life.
After having made that comment.
Makeup, apparently. So they tell me.
I'm not really sure. I mean, I actually work for Marks and Spencer during the day.
Indeed.
Moonlight at WMTV as well. But no, just a good year, hopefully, and move another notch forward to hopefully having some form of broadcasting career at some point.
And so on and so forth. It's Christmas. I'll let you know. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Now then, sorry about this. We've got to interrupt. We've got to get on with the programme. Sorry about that. Now then, under normal circumstances, we all hate stains on our clothes, on our furniture, etc. But Staines the town, well, have a look for yourself. The men and women, the shops, the people of Staines.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
What do you want for Christmas? Have you not thought about it?
I want a pony.
A pony? What sort of pony? What colour pony?
Purple.
Purple? That might be a bit difficult. Stuart?
Yes?
How do you think Father Christmas gets into houses that don't have chimneys? It's a difficult one, that.
He rides on the hose pipe with water.
Through the keyhole?
Yeah.
What if he hasn't got a key then? Do you think he do you think he shrinks himself?
No, opens it.
Yeah, but
We open it.
Ah, you leave it open, do you?
No.
Carlo, what do you like eating at Christmas? What's your favourite food at Christmas?
Pudding.
Christmas pudding. Do you eat lots and lots? Do you get a tummy ache after you've eaten lots and lots? No?
Sausages with bacon round them. Fruit and jelly. I like the ones with the chocolate on top.
Chocolate on top. What are those? I'm trying to think. They're cupcakes.
No, profiteroles. I like those special ones that have frosted in them.
Do we all hate Brussels sprouts?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're horrible.
I love
aren't they?
them.
You like them? What do you think Father Christmas would like as a Christmas present? What would be helpful? If he's got all these presents to give to everybody all over the world, what would you give to help him deliver his presents?
A reindeer.
A reindeer? What, another one?
Yeah.
Can you remember the names of the reindeers? I can't.
No, I
Give me two of them. Come on, you must know two of them. What's the famous one?
Rudolph. Let's do a nice reindeer.
Of the red-nosed reindeer that way has a very shiny nose. Shots.
And if you ever saw it, you would say it goes.
We're from the Cable Corporation. We're just doing a survey on what people are up to at Christmas on and so forth. If you could have any wish you wanted to, who would you like to find in your Christmas stocking?
Who?
Who? Come on, don't worry.
Patrick Swayze, I'd say.
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
Who would you like to find in your Christmas stocking?
A new man.
A new man. What sort of new man? Anyone in particular? Anyone famous?
Or Mel Gibson would
Mel
be nice.
Gibson.
Yeah.
It's cropped up a couple of times actually. Who would you least like to find in your Christmas stocking?
My ex-husband.
Demi Moore. How about you, madam? Who would you most like to find?
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze. It's come up a couple of times actually. Just wondering, who would you most like to find in your Christmas stocking?
Further in the corner.
Who would I like to find in my Christmas stocking? Let me think of this. Well, apart from Richard Gere, I can't think. No, you can answer that one.
Mel Gibson, I think.
Both of you. You'd fight over him, would you?
It's very expensive. It's overrated now. I think it's got away from the
You
actual
think it's
spirit
too
of it.
commercialised?
Yeah, definitely.
Who would you most like to find in your Christmas stocking this year? Him. Him? Is that the truth?
Yeah.
How about you, sir? Who would you most like to find in your Christmas stocking?
No, you're going to say it.
Michelle Farney,
Yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh, I'll tell you what I do like, actually. I do really like that Rosemary Ford. She's got nice long
Rosemary
legs.
Ford.
Yeah,
That's
but
why
I like her legs.
Who would you most like to find in your Christmas stocking?
Cliff Richard, I'm afraid.
Cliff Richard?
Well, not afraid, I'd love to.
Afraid? Well, you never know, he might be watching.
Hi there to all of you at WMtv. Just to wish you all a very, very happy Christmas. It's my favourite time of the year, and I wish you all the peace and joy that you can have. Have a great time.
G'day.